I want to talk about adversity. Specifically, not the dance group. That's diversity, I think. I want to talk about adversity. So when you're going through hell, keep going, as Winston Churchill once said. And this is kind of what I want to talk about today in today's podcast. So welcome, by the way, to the podcast. If you've not listened before, thank you very much for joining us. It's always appreciated. Go check out the YouTube channel and so on. Loads more content on there as well. Well, let's talk about adversity. So I'm sure you heard this, and I can't remember the exact phrase. Let me find it, and then we can run through it. So tough times create tough people, and then tough people create easy times, and then easy times create not tough people, and then those tough times create tough people. Here we go. Let me find it. So, hard times create strong men create good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times. Thank you, Michael Hopf. He's a poet, and he does know it, as it happens. He's a philosopher. But it's absolutely true. You know, when things are going really well, it's really easy to take your foot off the gas. I've done it myself. There's absolutely no doubt I will do it again. When things are going hard, you put in the hours, you do extra, you work all-nighters. I mean, we've done this, right? We're entrepreneurs. This is what we all do. We all know that this is what we all do. And we all know that going through it is really difficult. But still, when we're going through those tough times, do we, and we get to the other end and we're going through good times, do we think, oh, maybe these will come back around? No, we don't. We just take the foot off the accelerator, and here we are, back in tough times once more. And it's like, use the momentum to carry you forward. Now, it's not always as easy as that. As you know, in business, your business isn't necessarily determined by the work that you do. It's determined by what's going on in the marketplace. And the marketplace in the UK right now is pretty screwed. We speak to a lot of people, a lot of business owners, and they are struggling right now. We get people coming on board for strategy sessions, starting up in business, they've not made a sale yet, they want to shove it all into marketing, spend a lot of money, and we're just like, no, slow down a little bit. Let's work out what has been working and what hasn't been working. Is now the time to really start spending a lot of money on marketing? And for some people it is, because their competitors right now are going bust. And so for some people it is the right time to start spending on marketing, but for others it's not as well. And so if you're wondering if it's right for you or not right for you, you should probably jump on a call with us and let's have a chat about where you are and what's going on there. One thing I have noticed, by the way, is that my little arrow, there we go, let me just bring this back. I lost my little arrow, I didn't realise. I can't go on without my little arrow. So tough times do create tough people, and so if you're going through that right now, you should, although it might be hard, you do also need to step back a little bit and have a bit more cerebral context about what it is that you're actually going through. The thing that you're going through right now is just a different shape and format of the stuff that you went through before. And the stuff that you went through before that, it's just different. For me it was family court and kids, getting access to kids and all of that kind of thing. Now it's higher interest rates, Section 24, and so we just change. The rules of the games have changed, and so we have to adapt along with those rules. But, the whole family court thing, has that made me a tougher person? Yeah, absolutely. Has that enabled me to go through difficult times and come out the other end? Absolutely. Has it also enabled me to go, do you know what? We've gone through tough times before in the past, and although we might not be in tough times now, like, if we do, I know that I can handle that because I've already handled this, and this. And so the tough times kind of idea does create tough people. If you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth and you had a couple of million quid in your bank account, you never had to work, no wonder people do drugs and get depressed, because they're looking for something. As people, we are problem solving machines. That's what we do. We go and we solve problems. And I did a video today in my car, and it was about, if you're going for a job and you're already in a job, there's no adversity there. Oh, but I really wanted that job, right? But if you didn't get it, are you going to feed your kids? Yeah, I've still got my old job, right? Okay, so where's the adversity? There is no adversity. And what people do, especially business owners, they put adversity into their work specifically. Now I don't do that. I did rope climbs today, which I was never able to do until I turned 50 for some reason. I moved my adversity into my health, and we did Mirth on Monday, which is just just a killer of a workout if you're familiar with that. And so we put all our adversity outside of a business. That doesn't mean that we don't have adversity inside the business, because we lose clients and they're losing clients and their clients are losing clients, and so there's this knock-on effect financially as well. But going through these tough times is going to be really good for you over the long term. If you don't go through these tough times, how do you know? How do you know you're in a tough time or if you're in a good time? Nobody does.